All right, so we're gonna have some fun. I got some cool here. So I was watching this video from my man Kel Bailey. Awesome, amazing creator. He posted his Sunday morning band flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought this was really, really cool of him doing this song. I thought this was really cool. So I thought to myself, this is a perfect song that kind of highlights all of the different kind of changes that kind of go through with a band and all of those things like that. So it's pretty cool. So what I did was I brought it in here to Studio One. You could do this in any DAW, but I did this in Studio One, and you can see him here.
Ready? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let's worship our Father this morning, all right? Come on, everybody clap those hands, come on.
So this is cool. And he doesn't really, he's just playing. He's not really giving any cues or anything like that through here. So I'm sure that they're just a well-rehearsed band and they know where they're going. And if you watch the whole thing, and I'll link it down below so you guys can watch the full thing if you want. Kel is a impeccable, amazing player. So as you notice here, I have a couple of versions of guide track pulled up. I want to show you why I'm doing that in a second, but to start out and keep it simple, what I'm going to do first and foremost is we're going to add in a click. So I have a click here. I could do that, or I could go double time. If I'm going to do double time, I might go with something a little bit less conspicuous. Maybe I'll go to click 2 or click 3. I like click 3 because it kind of cuts a little bit. Then I can kind of kill the brightness on it so it's not so, prominent. You know what I'm saying? So that's the click. So I can literally got double time click. I can drop this in here, right? Sounds like this. So you'll hear it. So we'll take this and just loop it out. So no matter where I'm at in the song, so cool, got the click in there just that quick, and I got that on a separate track, right? And then I'll pull up my other ones and let's kind of mess around with this a little bit. And so I have two versions of guide track pulled up, one that is using the default voice,
bridge,
and then I got another one over here that's using
swell,
the expanded voice, right? And I'm going to be playing around with adding in the cues. Now, one thing I like to do when I'm programming tracks before I start adding in my guide track or adding in my cues, my slates, I like to come over here and actually use markers to kind of mark up where things are in the song. So I'll go through the entire song, I'll listen to it, and as I'm listening to it, I'm literally just utilizing the key command in Studio One to add a marker. I'm adding a marker, typing in what it is: intro, verse, repeat verse, chorus, tag, unison, just different things that jump out at me about that song so that I can ensure that I'm able to kind of, get those things moving, you know what I'm saying? So I have that locked in. I did that off camera so you guys don't have to watch me go through. I think this song is almost 7 minutes long. So, that's a pain to watch. So I did that off camera so you guys didn't have to watch that or what have you. So let's look at what we got here.
All ready? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
And I'll just keep this up here.
Good morning. Let's worship.
So of course, we got the intro in there or what have you. So we'll go here and find an intro, and we'll take this and we'll just drag it in here, right? But then I'm gonna go over here in my expanded one shots and I'm gonna look for all in. I'm gonna take all in and we're gonna put it on this lane right before it. So that way we get
all in, Intro 2, 3, 4.
You know what I'm saying? So now we can go over here, of course, grab a verse, you know what I'm saying? Click and drag that in, get on this.
Verse 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So here's something cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this 2 out, right?
2,
And I'm gonna show you something that I'm gonna do while I'm taking it out and why I did a repeat long like that. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back up. And then I'm gonna go and grab a 1 shot for toms, right? And then we'll drop that in right here. So you get this.
repeat toms 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, all right, so we got a chorus coming up. So grab a chorus. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll do the same thing.
2,
Take the 2 out. And then I want to let the guitar player know that he's got some love right here.
chorus, guitar 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you hear the guitar? So we got a change, right? So we'll go grab a change, right? We'll put this right here. But then on the other guy here, what we'll do is we're going to find kick in. There it is. Boom. So then we'll drop kick in right here. Is that where it comes?
Kick in 2, 3, 4.
So now you have
Change 2, 3, 4. Kick in 2, 3, 4.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see what we got.
Break toms 2, 3.
Yep. So I got something fun for this part. This is gonna be fun. So we can use some of the other ones. So we got. Let's see if we can kind of do this out. And I can always play these in, but like I said, I can grab maybe snare out here. Let's see.
3, snare out.
Let's see how we want to structure this, because I want to let the drummer know. Because I already told him the toms, right?
Break toms 2, 3.
And then we would change this from 2, 3 to 3, 4, right?
3, 4, 2, 3.
So then we got
Break toms 3, 4.
and then I want to get in a couple of ones. Again, I'm trying not to play these in. I'm trying to build this all from the browser just to show you guys kind of how this can be done. So we got snare out, cymbals, build slowly. So I want to kind of get that in there. So maybe we throw build slowly 4, 4 in here, right?
Build slowly 3, 4.
And then what I can do is just kill this, right? We get build slowly in there. And then we go and find like cymbals. And just drop that in there. So let's see what that sounds like.
Break toms 3, 4. Build slowly cymbals. Snare out.
I forgot about snare out. You know, I don't know. Something like this. This might work.
Break toms 3, 4. Build slowly cymbals. Snare out.
It could work. Works for me. With something like this, I would play in.
All in. Band out. Toms. Cymbals.
Because I want cymbals to kind of.
Cymbals.
I want cymbals right there, right? But then
Intro. Verse. Chop
also
it. Modulate whole step. Drive the one. Drive it.
want that drive it. So we'd end up with something that sounds like this.
Cymbals.
So
Drive
it.
2.
2.
1, 2, 3.
Cymbals like that.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drive it. 2. 1, 2, 3. Cymbals.
You know what I'm saying? So now we got
Special. Kick in. Snare out. Kick out.
and probably cymbals on the cymbals. No, snare, keys. So band out keys. Special, kick out, band out, key.
Special, kick out, keys. Special, band in.
So let's just kind of go back and show you guys what I got already, and you'll see kind of the workflow of where we are. So now if I go back to the very top, you'll see that this is what we get.
All ready? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let's worship our Father this
All
morning.
in. Intro, 2, 3, 4. Verse. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He shames every idol, and he reigns without rival. Yeah. And he goes by the name of Jehovah.
Repeat. Toms. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He speaks into love, and darkness goes running. Yeah. And he goes by the name of, sing it out, say,
Chorus. Guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what I'm saying?
Tag. 2, 3, 4.
See what I'm saying?
Verse. 2, 3, 4.
Now here's where I can get really kind of funky and adding in some stuff for the singers, right? So if I go down here to this one, let's just get rid of this, and I'm gonna pull this guy up right here.
3 parts, unison.
And let me get the same voice.
Take it out. Praise break.
That's the, let's go with the British female expanded.
Unison.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe I want to add in some stuff just for my singers, right? Because I'll have a different guide track that I'll send out to the singers, right? So then I can go, you know what I'm saying?
Unison. Keys. Unison. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I can get that right there. So we can,
He's fighting for Zion.
Unison. 3, 4. Change. 2, 3, 4.
and then maybe I want to jump down here where there's 3 parts that come in on this chorus.
Chorus. 2, 3, 4.
So for this, I would take out this. This is just for the singers.
3 parts. 3, 4.
You know what I'm saying? So it just allows you to have like multiple things that you can use for commands like,
2 parts. 3 parts.
you know, you got these different
Vocals.
ones.
Singers.
You know what I'm
3
saying?
parts. Invert.
You have those different ones that you can use for situations like that to be able to really kind of communicate something just to the singers alone, because while the band is important, the singers are also singing along with us, so you want to give them cues if they're wearing ears as well, you know what I'm saying? So that's something to kind of keep in your back pocket that I think is really, really cool. Something that I didn't get to show, and I'll show it real quick, is the fact that you can switch these voices over and it doesn't change anything because it's all MIDI. So if I want to change it from a British female to a British male, I could easily jump over here and change all of my cues to British male, right? So now everything comes in like this.
Good morning. Good morning.
Everything comes in like this.
All in. Intro, 2, 3, 4.
You know what I'm saying? Everything comes
Verse, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
But you can also use change everything to like Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So I could change it to a Spanish male voice. Oh, I'm on the wrong one, but let me you know what I'm saying? I can change everything over to Spanish, you know, male or what have you, and easily be able to get those cues in there. So I can go up here, change this guy from American to Spanish male, you know what I'm saying? And easily just get in here.
Parada en el primer tiempo. 3, 4. Verso, 2, 3, 4.
See what I'm saying? So that gives you options right there to be able to change those things over into Spanish, because specifically I go to a church that is literally multicultural. So they have a Spanish service that's going on in conjunction with the English service in a different part of the building. So imagine if you're an MD that plays for that kind of church, or you're a part of that type of ministry, you can be able to program your guides in English, and then one click of a button, you can be over in Spanish and be able to have everything set up. So
Verso, 2, 3, 4.
you know what I'm saying? And you don't have to do anything but just click that. And we're going to be bringing more languages over into Guide Track as we grow and as we build. But that's just something to kind of, you know, play around with and think about as you're building or what have you. All right. Oh, and don't forget the whisper voice too. Let's just see what that sounds like. So let me change this to whisper voice expanded, and we'll just change this to regular whisper voice, right? So now you have this
chorus, guitar, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come on now, that's dope.
Tag, 2, 3, 4. Verse, 2, 3, 4.
Just think that's just so cool.
Change, 2, 3, 4. Kick in, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, kick in. Come on now. You gotta enjoy that.
Build slowly, 3, 4. Band, 2, 3, 4.
It's just
Breakdown, 2, 3, 4.
I just like I would probably use the whisper voice on Sunday. I just really would.
Repeat, 2, 3, 4. Repeat, 2, 3, 4.
Come on.
Drive it, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just saying, like, it just pushes the band a little bit harder.
Chorus, 2, 3, 4.
I just think it works. Anyway, I just had to do that. That's just me being me. But I love the whisper voice. I thought it was a cool addition to add in, versus because we're always having these cues and these guys that just literally yell at us, you know, which is cool. You know, but sometimes depending on the type of song, maybe for like one of those Wash the Feet of Jesus songs, you know what I mean? Like one of those CCM joints that's just like, you know, all worship, you know, I think the singers would appreciate, you know, having the whisper voice. If you were doing something for the singers, they would appreciate, you know, having,
Unison.
you know what I'm saying?
2 parts, 3 parts. Invert.
I think they would
Vocals, singers, hymn, key change, instrumental, halftime, special.
just think they would appreciate the softness a little bit more. But you guys let me know what you think. I just think it'll work, better. I would just use that for kicks and giggles. You pop in on Sunday and then you hear.
Kick. Snare out. Band in. 3, 4.
I just think it just kind of gets you in kind of a vibe for church. You know what I'm saying? You guys can let me know what you think. So this is guide track, and it allows you to kind of do some really cool things in, what I'm saying, playing out, tracking out your guides and your cues and your slates and all of those things like that. And the update makes it a little bit better. And whether you like to drag stuff in like that or you like to
All
play
in.
them in,
Band in, swell, acoustic, drums.
whether you like to play your stuff in or you like to, drag it in, you have options. And if you really get into it, like I said, I like having multiple versions of this open. So it gives me the option to just be able to really kind of dig in, with it or what have you. But I hope this, guys, gave you a good, quick insight into it. I tried to kind of show you guys some stuff that would kind of help you in your workflow and getting in and getting, with that or what have you. Go grab guide track. Again, if you have guide track, you can update version 111. Again, this is the upgrade, not the expansion. They're two different things. The upgrade gives you some new features, actually gives you some new slates that you can use, one shots that you can use. Those are in there, but you're not getting any new voices or anything like that. The update gives you the expansion gives you more sounds, more voices, all of those things like that. It's on sale this week for $19.99. But again, you can easily utilize guide track to be able to do some of these things like that. So even